My name is Justin Moore, and I'm a civil rights attorney. My journey into this vocation is closely tied with personal experiences and profound realizations. It's a fight that started with a deeply personal tragedy, but it's a fight that resonates with countless others. But before delving into that story, I like to discuss grief and the transformative power that it wields. Grief is, without a doubt, one of life's most formidable teachers. It has the power to shatter your world, dim your light, and seemingly rob you of your anticipated future. But if we look closely, we can discern that even in its consuming darkness, there's a lesson waiting to be uncovered. For me, that lesson was a profound realization that the agony I was feeling, that agony connected me to a vast sea of souls feeling similar pain. This connection for me was not just a moment of shared sorrow, but an undeniable call to action. Dive with me into my past. Allow me to get vulnerable with you. My baby brother, Joshua, wasn't just my family. He was my reflection. People viewed us as twins. So you see how handsome I am. Imagine another person just as handsome as me. We were both locked together. He was born just 22 months apart from me. We shared joys, dreams, and challenges. And our dreams, though different, always seemed synchronized until they no longer did. I was swept away into the world of Morehouse College and subsequently into the demanding corridors of law school. He, on the other hand, was grappling with the emerging mental health challenges that he was experiencing as a young man. Our paths, once inseparable, started to gradually diverge. Then life, in its unpredictable way, dealt me a grievous blow. On the very day that I took my first step into the legal profession, the day that I got my bar card, if there's any attorneys watching this video, you know what getting a bar card means. And you understand that the date on that bar card indicates that that's the day that you were minted in the profession to help others. On that very first day that I got that bar card, my brother tragically stepped out of this world, succumbing to suicide. He faced challenges that culminated in an encounter with police brutality, an underfunded mental health system and justice system that overlooked his needs, and a tragic end in a society that was yet to understand or show compassion to individuals like him. The weight of the grief from his tragic death, it was almost unbearable. I spent nights crying myself to sleep. I moved home and I would hear my mother cry herself to sleep each night, her wailing every night saying that she missed her baby boy. But as I and my mom and my father waded through the depths of grief, I personally discovered something. It birthed in me a newfound empathy, providing me a bridge to understand the pain of countless others. Through the haze of my sorrow, I started seeing my brother's narrative intertwined with the narratives of so many others, marginalized, underserved, forgotten. Now, what we need to understand is that grief, despite its cruel facade, is very unique in its power. It has the capability to both wound and heal. It can become the medium through which we connect with the pain of others, seeking comfort and ensuring that no one else has to endure the heartbreak that we faced. My brother's passing didn't just signal a career change for me. It beckoned me to wield my grief as a tool, channel that surging empathy that was welling up inside of me, and be a catalyst for change. Today, my mission is to give a voice to the voiceless, to shine a light on those who are lost in the shadows. With each legal battle as a civil rights attorney, with every courtroom victory, in every challenge and testimony, I feel a profound connection to those that I'm representing and the causes that I represent. This is a bond formed from personal loss, but now directed towards a greater collective good. We must envision grief not merely as an endpoint, but as a powerful new beginning. A point where our deepest pains can carve out pathways to serve, pathways to mend, and to instigate change in a world that's desperate for it. We have the capacity to mold our grief into empathy and then transform that empathy into tangible, impactful action. Our collective voice has strength. I know it does because I've seen it each and every day in my career. Mere advocacy for the underserved is just the tip of the iceberg. Lobbying for change, pushing for reforms, and using our vote for justice are vital steps towards building a society that genuinely represents all of its members. Grief might have set my compass, but it's empathy and determination that guide me each and every day of my life. So, my plea to each of you is this: allow your personal pains. And I understand if you've lost somebody, you can feel like you're being sucked in by quicksand. But allow your personal pains and your experiences to serve as a window into the struggle of others. Harness it, channel it, and let's ensure that our justice system and our communities are in fact inclusive and just. For when we aid others, we embark on a journey of self-healing. Thank you very much.